Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So nice and cozy, right? Doing a little breakfast. Hubby went to do his me time shopping and all of this crazy weather, but yes on that, right? Thank goodness for hubby. So he's doing that. So I'm going to make sure that he has some breakfast when he gets back and all is good, right? So I'm just going to do some sausage, bacon, and everything, right? Throw it all in the oven. Everything is rocking at the same temperature. So this was perfect, right? Do not ask me why. I don't know why I don't just put the bacon straight. I like it, all jumbled up like that. I don't know why it looks cute when it's cooked and on my plate, all jumbled up instead of in a straight line, right? So that's my explanation for my craziness, right? So just getting the hash browns on here, right? And I just, line that bottom with the aluminum so that it's easy cleanup for me. But definitely need to hit it with a little bit of salt. And I'm using this seasoning. I think I got that seasoning from, I don't want to lie. Never mind. I was going to say Home Goods and the Fun Foods. And then I was going to say Aldi. So I don't know where I got it from, but oh my goodness, it was so good on the potatoes. It was like a meat and potatoes, right? So yes, on that, I'm definitely going to be using that some more moving forward. So I have my excellent bowl, right? And me and Sydney are going to do scrambled eggs. So that's what I was doing. I need her over here because she could crack an egg. Oh my goodness, Sydney knows how to crack an egg better than her mama. So I'm just going to throw some of this cheese in there, right? And yeah, get that in there all nice and good. So yeah, little cheese, eggs rocking. And I do put a little bit of water, like smidge it right in here. The way that I, fluff it up, like really, really good. It makes the egg so fluffy. And the way that I mix it, I try to incorporate that air in there. I kind of lift up the egg a little bit and just, go to town with it, right? So, yeah, it makes the eggs really, really fluffy. So, yes, on that, I'm going to grab the pan, throw a pat of butter in there. You guys know I cut my sticks of butter, right? So, because I normally use a tablespoon of butter, right? So it's already cut for me, very convenient. So just gonna, scramble these up nice, nothing fancy. When I say this is like a quick and fast breakfast, right? A quick and fast breakfast. I had a hash brown casserole, a little bit left over, but I forgot to defrost it. So that's why I'm using, hash brown patties. But yeah, for the most part, this is quick and fast, right? So I'm not crazy with the scrambling all over the pan, right? I'm just gently pulling it from the sides into the middle, keeping my fluff, right? I'm kind of folding it over. I'm not squishing it in there, right? So yeah, just keeping everything light and airy, right? So yes on that. Yes, on the fluffy. So I'm about midway, right? So I'm just going to pull this out and flip it over so that everything can brown on the other side. Me and my crazy bacon over there, right? This is so easy. It just makes things more convenient for me. It has to be convenient for me. You know what I mean? So yes on that. All right, hubby's home. So hubby is coming in and dropping all his me time shopping groceries, right? Oh, yes. Remember in the last video, he grabbed the peanut butter ones. So he got me some cinnamon brown sugar ones. Those are my fave. All right, and Sydney came down so she can help. She usually helps out and takes all the sodas. She pulls them out of the thingy thing. Mm-hmm. Yes. She's so helpful. He's piling everything too on the table over here on the girls' table, like coming in because of the snow and everything. So I was starting to pull some stuff out. He grabbed some more of these. The cola champagne. Oh my goodness. So let's see what's rocking real quick before Sydney starts, because she is moving, putting stuff away. So yes, on the cinnamon brown sugar, he grabbed a few boxes of these. I'm not sure what all these rolls are for. I gotta ask him. Like, we about to have a party or something. What are all these rolls for?
They didn't have bakery. The bakery isn't.
They didn't have what?
They didn't have the fresh bread on it.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, these smell good. I can smell them through the packaging. They were on sale. Okay. So, yes, on this, bread, right? Chips is rocking. Some cookies over here. The vanilla wafers, the Biscoff ones. You bought more Splenda?
Yes.
We have like 4 boxes.
I only see one box there.
That's because you're not looking in. Okay. Oh my goodness. So yes, on Kara's fish, right? What did he get? Frosted strawberry milkshake. See, hubby is the fun shopper. You know what I mean? So, oh my goodness. Oh, he got me some more mixed vegetables. So they only had, remember all the pizza? It was mostly cheese. It was all cheese. So he grabbed pepperoni to put on top. What's this? Blueberry pie is rocking. Some Velveeta slices, hot sausage. All of this over here, Danishes and things. Like, we gonna be in here for a week or something. Girl, yes on that. I'm definitely taking one of those. And then he grabbed some of these right here. Oh, these are probably for Sid. I feel like, oh, they want burgers tonight. So I made extra bacon so they can have bacon cheeseburgers. I don't want burgers. I think I'm gonna eat some type of seafood. So yeah, okay. Not too crazy. He already started putting stuff away, and Sydney already started putting stuff away. So this is not even everything.
Any paper tablets? Orange juice, please.
Hey guys, so I have a taste for banana pudding cookies. So that is what's all set up and about to rock in here today. I don't think I'm gonna use my KitchenAid. I pulled out my grandma bowl, right? That's what we're gonna call it, the grandma bowl. I have made many of things with her as a child in this bowl. Yes, on that. Cake, cookies, pies, all the things, right? So yes to that. Yes to the flour. Everything's all measured out. I used my scale. I just wanted to be completely accurate on the measurements. So I pulled out my scale. I measured out the flour and things, right? Threw the baking powder, some salt in there. Here's the brown and the white sugar rocking in here, right? Some of the Nabisco wafers I just crumbled up like a half a cup. A little bit of a half a cup, I feel like, of the chips. I basically just fill these bowls up, which I feel like is kind of like a half cup, right? And we don't need these chips, but we kind of need them, right? So yes on that. Here's that brown butter we did. So it's a solid because I had it in the refrigerator. So I'll just heat it and get what I need from that. 1 egg yolk. We're going to use this banana cream in here today. Yes on that. And I'm going to throw some of the bourbon vanilla bean paste in here instead of just, just the vanilla. But yeah, girl, I'm excited about it. My belly. Before I got started on the cookies, I remembered that I had all these dishes in the dishwasher. So I was like, oh, I forgot about it. So I'm like, let me pull them out real quick and fast, right? Put everything back in its place, right? Where it's supposed to go, through the wine glass up there. My favorite wine glass from the Dollar Tree. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, just, getting everything back in place, moving at a let me say that, relaxed pace, right? So I'm not rushing around and doing this and doing that. I need to slow down. And I have been forcing myself to do just that. So, yeah. And you see that drawer over there looking a mess? We're going to get to that soon. So, yeah, just getting everything because I had dishes in the sink. And that is such a pet peeve of mine. I do not like dishes in my sink. It just makes me feel like I need to clean the entire kitchen. So even if I'm not ready to run a dishwasher, I can just throw everything in there. But let's get to these cookies. Oh my goodness. So that brown butter, all those bits looking all good. So I'm going to take the smaller measuring cup because I just need a half a cup. Remember, it's just a stick of butter that was browned, right? So I browned a little bit more because the moisture comes out of it and it gives you a little bit less. But I want it, again, to have the exact measurement. So I'm just pouring it in here. It should be like 3.4.6 ounces, I feel like, right? So I need to get all of those bits, yes, on that in there, right? Yeah, I mean every little bit. I was not playing. So I'm going to pour in the brown and the white sugar, right? It was still kind of stuck together. So I was just, loosening that up a little bit. I'm going to get the eggs in there and yeah, get that going. I didn't feel like grabbing a measuring spoon. I know what it is for the most part at this point, right? So I just poured what I wanted to pour in there. And yeah, all nice and good. So I'm going to do half of the butter. And, I'm not stirring it too crazy, right? I don't want to overwork it. And I only want to do it just enough so that it's starting to disappear. And then I'll go ahead and throw that other one in there. But now I am using, which I didn't need the measuring spoon for this either. I could have just poured it in, but I was doing roughly around like 3 tablespoons of that banana cream that I showed you earlier. So I'm just folding that on in there, right? Not too crazy. I don't want to overwork it, like I said, but I am going to get these white chocolate chips in here and some of those wafers, right? So now it's getting kind of thick and now I got to work it and now my shoulder hurt. But no, it was cool in the gang. I just didn't feel like turning on my mixer. This was so fast. It just would have been a waste and like more dishes for me to wash. You know what I mean? So I'm going to throw it in and let it cool. So now this is, a few hours later, right? So I have been eating off of this cookie dough all this time, right? So I'm making 4-ounce. So these are kind of, bakery style big cookies, right? I love that. So that's what I'm doing. And then I decided to, I like to bake from frozen. So now this is even later because now they are super frozen and Sydney is getting them on a tray for me, right? She was pulling them apart. So I can't bake them like that. She's so funny. I can't bake them like that because then they would be all stuck together. So I was just moving them. the batter I made only did 6. And when I say, like, I could only eat half a cookie, I had to give the other half to hubby. You'll see later. So I took, oh my goodness, they look so good. So I just broke them in half and the wafers, and I put a half in each one just for more cookie, right? So now I feel like it's a little bit incomplete, so I want to drizzle some of that white chocolate over the top, and then we'll be good to go. So I just took a little bit, put it in my little bowl in the microwave, 30-second intervals, stirring it until I got it to the consistency, yes on that I like, right? And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and drizzle it over the top. This is what, oh my goodness, this put this cookie over the top. That brown butter, oh my goodness. I'm trying to tell you. Oh my goodness, it was just so good. And I'm being all reckless with with the chocolate. Oh my goodness. But yes, I sped it up a little bit, right? And yeah, it was just, you guys, if I could send you some cookies, I would. Yes on that. I'm going to try them later. But oh my goodness. Look how good they look. Girl, I wanted to bring down the candy. I'm in the basement now. I wanted to bring down the candy. Ow! I never showed you. Yes, I forgot to show these to you. Hubby got these for me. So the Wizard of Oz, right? I just turned them both on. I knew I wanted them to go here. This is the Bradford collection. This is the collection that was in the dining room during Christmas, right? The Disney one. So yes on that is so pretty. He saw me looking at the catalog and, you know, he just got it for me. So yes on that. So hubby's still working over here trying to figure out how it's gonna rock, right? We still have some things in the garage that need to be put together for this. But yeah, we've been enjoying the space. Harry Potter is still rocking over there. I don't think I want to take it down yet. Like, I'm still enjoying it. So ow, I forgot to show you this too. So you know, I am a huge Back to the Future fan, and hubby got me these too. So this is from Back to the Future too, right? So one side is the way it should be, right? And then the other side is all graffitied up, right? The hoverboard. Yes! Oh my goodness. You guys remember when we went to go see it on Broadway? Yes on that. So yeah, and then I just moved all of my Harry Potter down here. So I forgot to show y'all. So let me come on around, right? So I already have a little bit of candy over there rocking. I want to put the rest of it up. So Wicked is still rocking up top. I like it up there, all those popcorn buckets. And then this is what I had down here so far. So I'll just add the rest. Okay, we're good to go now. Sydney, hubby, and me are rocking at the top with the M&Ms, Raisinets, and Goobers, right? Kara will not. She will not any of this. There's the Fun Dip down the bottom. So yeah, we're good to go. We have a little bit of everything. I'm still so in love with this new space. And we're still, you know, we're still doing stuff to it. It's new, so, but we are enjoying it. Look at Rocky up there. I didn't even know he put him up there on the shelf. That is funny. So yeah, he just needs to, and it's gonna take time for him to do those shelves over there, but it's okay. And yeah, and guess what else? Miss Kara girl has been rocking the space again, so that really makes me happy. We were just looking for Hershey for like 10 minutes. I was upstairs twice. She doesn't like to go down the basement steps. She's afraid. I'll take her down and she'll run up, but she won't go down. So I thought maybe I closed her in there, you know, like right there when you open the door. We looked in the laundry room. We didn't see her. The office, right? Hubby's room. We didn't see her. We checked behind the couch. All the things. We must have looked everywhere twice. I'm like, where could she be? You know what I mean? So hubby was like, maybe she's behind the washer. She was behind the washer. I said, what made you say that? He said, because she was standing right next to me. standing right next to me when I was putting my boots on. So I went back there. I see her butt sticking out. Girl. So we had to pull the washer out because she in comfortable, chillaxing, and she don't bark. So, girl, was a whole thing. But let me taste this cookie right here. Oh, let me taste the one that I kind of was all. Look at that bottom. Perfect. I was a little crazy with the chocolate. Oh my goodness. You better stop it on that. Mm. Miss Girl. Oh my goodness. You better stop it on that. Fire. So you got a little crispy edge, little bit, just a touch, right? The middle is like soft and oh my goodness. All right, you guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna finish this. These are like bakery size cookies, you know, they're like four ounces. And I just took my little, you know, cutter and made them all nice round, right? But I can't even eat this whole thing. I'm gonna have hubby eat the other half. Sydney's probably gonna eat a whole cookie, but yes on that. All right, you guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.